Good morning, students. Welcome to e-lecture series, an initiative taken by LJ Institute of Pharmacy. Pharma Ignite, it is an official YouTube channel of LJ Institute of Pharmacy, which has been started with an objective to provide e-learning to students where they can gain education and they can remain at home in current COVID-19 pandemic situation and they can be safe. I, Dr. Jignesh, Shah, working as professor in the Department of Quality Assurance at LJ Institute of Pharmacy. I'll be taking the subject quality assurance, and in today's class, we will be starting with the first topic of the syllabus, that is total quality management. In today's class, we will be focusing on following topics. We will be going through the introduction to total quality management, the definition of total quality management, principles of total quality management, and a philosophy which are related to TQM, that is total quality management. Now, starting with the introduction of total quality management, nowadays, as we know that the pharmaceutical industry, they are the vital segment of the healthcare system. They are associated with conducting research, manufacturing pharmaceutical drugs, marketing of pharmaceutical drugs. Apart from making pharmaceutical drugs, they are also involved with manufacturing of biological products such as vaccines, as well as medical devices, which are used for the diagnostic purposes as well as for the treatment purposes. Now, as we know that quality nowadays in this modern life, it is one of the most important tool to assess a particular product or a service. Poor qualities of medicine, they are not only a hazard to our health, but they are also a waste of money of both the government as well as an individual consumer. Therefore, maintenance of quality of the product, it is one of the prime requirement nowadays for all pharmaceutical industry, as well as continuous improvement in the quality in facilities. That is also an important aspect for pharmaceutical industries. Now, as our topic is total quality management, before going with the definition of total quality management, we will go with a few aspects about quality. Now, what we mean by quality? It is defined as a total feature and characteristic of a particular product or a service that has an ability to meet its required standards or to meet its required specification. Now, total, it means all members which are associated with manufacturing of a particular product or providing a particular service, which may include supply chain as well as the product life cycle of the entire organization which is involved in manufacturing of that particular product. Now, total quality, it is meant for satisfying two kind of quality attributes. Means when we are discussing about total quality, then we should be focusing on two quality attributes. The first is quality which is necessary to satisfy the needs of customers. And the second thing is the quality of the products. So every pharmaceutical industry or any organization associated with the healthcare system, they should focus on these two topics. That is the quality of the product which can satisfy the need of the customer, that is they can provide an efficacy to the consumer, as well as it should be safe to the consumer, and apart from that, the quality of the products. So these are the two aspects which should be followed by any healthcare organization with respect to total quality. Now, what is management? Management is defined as social entailing responsibility for efficient and economic planning and regulation of all the operations for fulfilling a given purpose or a task with respect to the quality attributes that we have discussed. So ultimately, what is management is, it is a responsibility to carry out the task in a most efficient way by calculating the economic perspectives of a particular task, as well as we have to manage the quality attributes of the particular task or a process. So this is how we manage the entire operation. So that's why this is a particular overall attribute about the product. So nowadays, the term quality, it is approached with another concept of total quality management. So earlier, the word which was quality has now been replaced in pharmaceutical industry by total quality management system. Now, this is mainly aiming towards prevention of defects rather than the detection of the defects. So, in case of TQM, that is total quality management, any organization who is associated with the development of a product or providing a particular service, their main focus has nowadays changed to prevention of defects rather than identifying the defects. So, if you prevent the defects, in that case there won't be any defect in the product. As a result, there won't be necessity to detect a particular defect. Now the concept of total quality management or total quality control, it refers to a process to produce a perfect product. So in this with respect to TQM, most of the industries they thrive to produce a perfect product by taking various measures that are required by a particular organization, and it needs an organized effort by an entire company to prevent or eliminate most of the errors which occurs at every stage in the production. So most of the companies they try to prevent the errors that are occurring in a particular process. Once all the errors are removed, as a result the product which will be obtained, that will be a perfect product. And when a product is perfect, it has the best quality and it has an ability to satisfy the needs of the consumer. Now quality, it must be built into a pharmaceutical product during the product and process design, and it is also influenced by various factors. So this quality, it is not that the quality should be implemented in the final product. If anyone needs a better quality of the product, then this quality must be built in that product during the process design and during the product design. So from the initial stages only, if anyone want to develop a better quality of the product, then they need to focus on every step of the production whichever is involved in that particular product. Now, this development of quality in a particular product, it has been affected by various factors also. Now, if we go through the definition of TQM as per ISO, then total quality management, it is a management approach for an organization centered on quality. So, any organization whose core focus is quality, that organization will have a particular management approach, and it is based upon the participation of all its members, and they all will be aiming at long term success through customer satisfaction and benefits to all the members of the organization and to the society. So with respect to ISO, customer satisfaction, it is totally depend upon the quality of the product. And once the customers are satisfied, ultimately the society will be delivered with a better quality of the product. So this is the definition of TQM as per ISO. Now another definition of TQM, it can be considered as it is an integrated organizational effort which has been designed to improve the quality of the product at every level. So an entire organization, it makes an effort to improve the quality of the product with respect to each and every level of the process, or it may be of the design, and that will lead to a best quality of the product. Now, TQM can also be defined as a quest for excellence, fitness for use, value for money, and customer satisfaction. So, ultimately, all these four areas, when they are fulfilled, that is, excellence is fulfilled, fitness for use is fulfilled, the value of money is being taken care, and customer satisfaction is also taken care, then these four parameters will lead to TQM, that is, total quality management. Now, TQM, as given by Oakland in 1993, it is a strategic management tool that can be used to improve the competitiveness, effectiveness, and flexibility of the whole organization. So, with respect to Oakland, nowadays, as the competition in the market is growing, only those companies will be surviving that will be providing a best quality of the product or a better quality of the product. So, to sustain in market competitiveness, that is the market area, effectiveness of the product, and flexibility of the organization, means the organization, it needs to adapt, it needs to change as per the situation demands, as per new technologies, so as per the new quality definitions. If the organization is willing to change, if it is flexible, then it can lead to TQM, that is total quality management. Now, if we talk about the quality of a product, then quality can be defined as it is a journey which is starting from design perspective, followed by conformance perspective, and at the end, it will show better performance. So, these are basically three different stages through which the quality needs to pass through. Now, the process which depends upon or which considers quality, it is always a never ending improvement process. So any process in which we are aiming towards quality, then we can say that it is always a never ending improvement, because day by day, every day, we need to improve the quality of the product by changing by changing the pattern of the product, or by changing the requirements of the product, and thereby we need to fulfill the demand of the customers also. Now, discussing about all these three factors in detail, that is quality of design, conformance, and performance. Quality of design, it is the degree of achievement of a purpose by design itself. So if the design of the product, or if the design of a service, if it is best, then but obviously a better quality of the product can be achieved. Now, if one wants to improve the design, then the first step that starts is, it starts with market research. One should know that what are the different kind of designs which are available, and how to improve the existing designs. This is followed by sales feedback analysis, and continues with the development of product and service that can satisfy the customer. So this is how the quality of design, it is the first target to achieve the quality in total. The second target will be the quality of conformance. Now, it is the extent to which a firm, it processes and suppliers are able to surpass the design specification required to serve the needs of the customer. So if the quality of the product is needed to be better, then first we need to follow a better design. And if a particular company, or if a particular firm, if they can produce a product with the best design available, then only it can serve the customer's need, and then only it can have a better feature. At the last, the quality of the performance is analyzed. Once a product has been formed, after that, the performance of the product, it plays a major role for the customer needs satisfaction. So this identifies the extent to which customer needs are satisfied by the performance of a product over a particular period of time. So these are the three critical areas which will help us to obtain a better quality of the product. Now, TQM, it is a philosophy by the management of the organization. Now, here there will be continuous improvement approach which will be taken by the management to do the business with a new model, in which the entire management will be targeting towards the best quality of the product. The TQM philosophy, it evolved, or it came from continuous improvement philosophy, with a focus on quality as the major dimension of the business. So this entire concept, it has came from the quality of the product. So that was the basic philosophy behind the evolution of TQM. Now TQM, it is a comprehensive management system, because here the entire system has to be improved to improve the quality of the product. If the entire organization, or if the entire management, if does not improve, then ultimately the final product, if we are targeting for a better quality, that cannot be achieved. Mere targeting a particular product in a particular form, it does not satisfy the needs of the customer. So for a better quality of the product, an entire organization should have a comprehensive approach towards a better management skill. Now this TQM will focus on meeting owner or customer needs by providing quality service at a cost that provides value to the owners as well as to the customers. Now this TQM, it is driven by a quest for continuous improvement in all the operation. So TQM will be constantly working towards the improvement of all the steps associated with the development of product. TQM, it views an organization as an internal system. So in TQM, an organization, it is considered as an internal system in which the aim of each and every person associated with the organization will be same, that is improvement in the quality of the product. And that's why they will maximize the input of all the persons in a single direction, that is improvement of quality. TQM will focus on the way all the tasks are accomplished or they are being carried out, rather than simply whether the task are being completed or not. So it is not that only the task gets completed, how the task gets completed, that is also an important factor in case of TQM. TQM also emphasizes on teamwork and high level participation by all the employees. That's why it is an integrated approach by a company with respect to achievement of the quality of the product. Now, with this, we end this session. In the next class, we will continue with the principles of TQM and the philosophy which are concerned with TQM. I request all the students to please subscribe the Pharma Ignite channel for more videos related to this particular topic. Thank you very much.